Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is going to be a good old gossip, little chit chat, whatever is going on. Happy Friday to everyone. I think I'm getting a cold because my voice ain't what it's supposed to be. And I sound like a bit of an alien, but I'm here anyway. Okay. However, we're going to get into some things, get into what's on my thumbnail. We're going to be out of here, because it's Friday night. I got things to do, but I did not want to cancel on y'all because I wasn't live last night, but I'm here tonight, okay? Now, be sure that y'all can hear me, right? But be sure to check out, my other content child who was live the other day, okay? And it stands up, okay? If you have not already seen the other content, go watch it, okay? I will be watching Braxton's tonight. I will be reviewing the Braxton's as well. And I will be doing Love at the Lockup too. And then I will also do Love and Marriage Huntsville as well. And I'm going to do a little recap of the series Bel Air. I'm going to do a bit of a recap of the series Reasonable Doubt. Okay, those should be up on Sunday. Okay, but this is what we get into. Now, y'all know when I make up a thumbnail, I make it up. I made this up. You hear me? I made it up, and I hope y'all like it. But anyway, look, I'm here. Hey, ignore my, it's closed. It's clothes and mail in that bag. Okay, I ordered a shirt with 2 shirts. I ordered 13 shirts. I ordered 13 shirts, maybe 14 shirts. A lot of shirts. I ordered some stuff from Torrance, okay, and 2 shirts came in the mailbox, okay, and the big bag was over there, and I just didn't move my little bag, okay. Anyway, so ignore and my Tabitha Brown air fryer is still sitting right there. Why? Because I can't pick it up. So my back been stuck. Okay, I can't move it. So it's gonna be sitting there until I feel a bit better. Well, it'll be moved eventually. Anyway, so I'm just saying, my background is getting a little bit whatever, but it's fine. Okay, but hello to y'all. I forgot my hair was up in the bun. How y'all doing? How is everyone? Okay, I try to have my hair down on camera because y'all know once these braids come out and my hair, comes back, I'm going to be back to a bun. So I be trying to be like, okay, Jaylee, when your hair is braided, don't be giving no bun. Give them a hold down do to get the full child, get the full, what is it, the full view? The full, I don't know, the full something of the braids, okay? And that's what I'll be trying to do for y'all. Because I'm taking these braids out probably over the holiday weekend. So probably next weekend, I will start taking my braids out. It has been a month, but I have lots of new growth and they're longer now. And I'm ready for them to be over and get my hair washed. Okay. Anyway, where is Saint? Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello to everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope everybody had a great week, had a great Friday. The thumbnail is here. Okay. We're gonna get into Greg Mathis. But hey to the people, hey to the people and stuff, and how y'all doing? Okay, how is y'all doing? I was on cancel. Okay, I was on cancel, but it was a no. I was like, I'm not gonna cancel. Okay, I'm not gonna cancel. Mainly because I won't be live tomorrow, but I have content up tomorrow. Okay. In his skin, and when he jump out, somebody gonna jump in. He at home. He's at home. They look. My braids don't. Listen, the braids don't look bad, but because I can feel like my new growth, and because I can see my scalp, and I'm just, when I'm sleeping, I gotta move them up. My back hurts. I have not been putting my braids up overnight, so that it does make my hair heavy, child. And I'll be sleep like this, and I gotta move the braids out the way. Okay, it'll be just a whole bunch going on. So I'll probably get my braids back again. What's this? It's September. I may get them done again before the winter hits, and then once winter is here, child, we shall see. But I gotta see what color I'm gonna get next. I may get blonde next. Even though maybe I'll get jet black. Or I might get red again. I don't know. Anyway, hi to the people. I have not watched Maxwell's Tiny Desk as of yet. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I want to be able to fully get into it. I want to be able to listen and pay attention and groove or whatever. And I was really busy at work today. Okay. That's why my live almost got canceled, because I didn't have a chance to go and look at nothing because I was really, really, really busy at work. But I have it saved. I did it so I can see. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow and get into it. But I heard it was really, really good. Maxwell and his love songs, and the old timey, not old timey, but the old love song vibes, which I love. I'm an old love. I always say, I like love songs, and I want to listen to love songs, drink real good cold ice water, munch on a pickle. Okay, maybe a little watermelon. Okay, this maxing and relaxing. So I'm gonna for sure get into it tomorrow, and then we're gonna see what it is, and stuff. Shy YNB. Who was YNB? People. When people go off on Amanda Seales, I no longer care. Not for any other reason besides people have been going off on people for no reason. And a part of me feel like, I just be like, child, if you don't like somebody, then don't like them. If she's, I don't know what she said or what happened. I'm not sure what went on and stuff. But I feel like whoever YNB is, let me see. I love pickles. I've always loved pickles. Okay. Really? Well, I mean, I guess it's her opinion. I don't know. I didn't see it, but if it's something to get into later, I will. But I feel like, child, some folk don't like Amanda Seales, and if you don't like Amanda Seales, then whatever. But I don't know what she did. I haven't seen it. So I have no opinion on that. Okay. But y'all, let's get into what I have. Now again, as I told y'all, I did not it is August 23rd. It is August 23rd, okay? And when I was sitting here before my lab got started, I kept hearing like little rumblings outside my door. And I'm like, is somebody trying to break in my house? What is going on? I'm going to stun gun somebody. But I opened my door while I looked out and seeing it wasn't anyone like out here, whatever. And I looked like, Charlie over there lighting fireworks. So it sounds like an army of airplanes or whatever is just rumbling like right across. I don't know why anyone is lighting fireworks. It is not the 4th of July. It is child. It ain't no holiday right now. It is just a day of summer. Was summer over? I don't know. So I keep looking over because I keep hearing the dang rumblings of the fireworks. When I open up my door, I said, why am I seeing flashing lights? And I was like, it's the Caucasian people out here like, girl, the Caucasians out there lighting fireworks. And it's not even the people in my complex. It is like the people, the houses from a block or two over that's lighting stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that at where it is. Anyway. I hope, let me see. Okay, I want to try to me. But let me share my screen. Now, look, I didn't have a chance to do any fun game stuff because I just did not have time to get, stuff set up. We'll have some little funny game stuff on my live on Monday. Okay, but yes. Let's get into what I have. But first of all, happy birthday to Kobe Bean Bryant. He would have been 46 years old today. I still can't. I can't believe Kobe dead. I can't believe my bio daddy dead. I can't believe there's so many people dead. I can't believe they dead. Okay. But it would have been Kobe's 46th birthday. So happy heavenly birthday to Kobe Bryant. And I feel like when the news came out that Kobe was gone, I said, bitch, what? But it was so shocking. Okay. So happy birthday to him. Okay, to him and stuff. We're gonna also say some congratulations. Okay. City Girl song Act Up is now 6 times platinum. Okay, this is the thing. They may not be a group no more, but I feel like it's possible. Can they still get money from the song? I guess so. So either way go, congratulations to them. Okay, because they made it 6 times. Now, I'm not a city girl. I'm an old ass woman. Okay, I'm an old ass woman, and I don't think their music is for me. I don't think that's even for me. Okay. I feel like, but I act up. We can get, I don't want to smack nobody down today. If I smack someone, it's called assault and then I go to jail. Okay. But they song is 6 times platinum. So congratulations to them. Okay. Congrats to them. Also, while we speak, we only have what is in the thing, y'all. I want to get on them again. Let me see. Let me get on down to it. Where is it? Where is it? Because y'all know. Oh, right here. JT is on her tour. Now she don't have many songs, but she on tour promoting the songs she do have. She's on tour building up a fan base. And y'all, look, if y'all don't know, this is how artists did it back in the day. Okay, if y'all do know, like when Beyonce, when Beyonce and them was in Destiny's Child, okay, and they were trying to build up their brand. They were on tour. Ain't nobody know Beyonce back then. They was going from malls to little, they were doing little shows all around the world. That is how you build up the momentum to get a fan base to love you. Happy early birthday, Sammy. Happy early birthday. Okay. But that is how you build yourself up. Okay. So I'm like, congrats to JT. Look, she got a little arena. Not an arena. What's not an arena? Okay. But it's a big old hall. Is it a cathedral? A theater? She booked out a theater. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, congrats to her. I seen something else where I gotta be sure, okay? And she all happy, because again, it's called her City Cinderella Tour. Okay, it opened in Kansas City, and it looked like she's having a good time. Okay, so while they sound act up, you can get smacked up, went 6 times platinum. She out here trying to do what? Build up her brand. Okay, and that is great. Everybody don't start at the arenas. Everyone doesn't start with a whole album out with sometimes that ain't what, even when the JTs, the Chloe Baileys, the people who are putting in the work to build longevity. Okay, get on the stage, perform your stuff, and then be good at it. Okay, speaking of, they said Sexy Red ain't doing so well. Shocker. Okay, a lot of her tour dates have been canceled. Okay, it says Sexy Red appears to be the latest victim of low ticket sales. Apparently having to cancel several tour dates. This was an arena. It was an arena tour. I said, no, who the hell? Now I know when folk when Megan booked arenas, I know the Breakfast Club said, can she sell it? Look, when folk was questioning if Megan Thee Stallion could do it, I thought that was weird because Megan had a lot of songs and she's talented. Okay. Now for me, Sexy Red is a brand new artist who I just didn't see her being able to sell out arenas. Now, can she do concerts? Sure. Can she do little venues? Sure. She should have been doing what JT is doing. You don't want to get no arena. You can't fill it. Okay. This was an arena tour despite her being a new artist. Her first hit was last year in 2023. Okay. You look at various tour dates, the locations in the South, like Atlanta and Texas, where she likes to take more fans, have so much better than the Barclays in New York. Who, child? Who was her manager? Who was her? Why would anybody book Sexy Red, who's only been out for 1 year? And she has maybe 2 singles that people like. The "Ooh, Baby," that song, and then I don't know the other song she had from before. So I don't know who told her that was a good idea. Okay, but it's been canceled and canceled and canceled and canceled. Okay, and that ain't no. I'm not trying to be shady at all, but I feel like Sexy Red should have never been on an arena tour this early in her career. Do she even have an album? I feel like she don't even have an album. Like in real life, I just don't think she ever has an album. So how you want to do an arena, girl? We have different size theaters here in Detroit. Okay, we have our huge Lucy's Arena, but we also have little theaters where people can go and have tours and stuff that you don't have to book out an arena. So it's maybe a couple thousand, if the whatever. But I don't know who told her to book out Barclays in New York. At all. Now, had she been out for a year to a couple years, had she just child, hey, Miss Friend, see, my goddaughter would know because she's the 8, okay? Sexy got 3 albums. Cece said 3 albums or 3 songs. Because she got 3 albums. So really? Child, I said I see, but I'm old. I'm 42. I don't know nothing about no Sexy Red albums. I thought she had a mixtape. Tell Sierra she better go buy that girl lipstick. She better come around here talking about she got gonorrhea lipstick and all that stuff. That she tells she better not be around here in no Sexy Red lip gloss. Okay, she gotta do either Fenty or Lip Bar. That's the rule. She got 3 albums, too. They not selling. She should not be at Barclays. Not today. Not ever. Okay? But I feel bad for her. But you know what I don't? The reason I do not feel bad is because she has bad management. And you should not want to book something you know you can't fill up. You can't fill up. You can't fill it up, okay? So hopefully Jesus will get on the main line and tell her what she need to do to, be on an arena tour eventually, okay? Now, y'all know SWV. Let me scroll on. I gotta find stuff. Y'all got all this stuff. Y'all know the SWV and them. I'm gonna go to their page. Hold on. SWV. They just finished the tour with Escape, the Queens of R&B tour. And I feel this is me being a little petty. This is a little bit of petty. It's a little bit, not a lot of it. Now, y'all know that when they had that TV show, and Tiny, if it was Tiny and Candy, at least Tiny, they was talking about how they dress. They said, oh, SWV be around here in them weird ass clothes on tour and combat boots and cargo pants and blah, 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 blah. Well, the tour just ended. Now, SWV was posting their outfits on tour. Now, look, the best thing in life was free, for one. But secondly, the way SWV started dressing after that aired, after we've seen them be critiqued for how they dress, I feel like they for sure tightened up how they look because this is great. SWV outfits on tour look better than Escape. Okay, Lily, Taj, and Coco fashion on this tour, fashion since Escape told them they be looking like shit. It's really good. Okay, they have glammed up the combat boots. They glammed up the cargo pants. They took what was comfortable and made it comfortable but also chic. And I love it. Okay, I ain't never seen SWV be this chic looking on stage until Escape told them y'all dress like gay women going to a dive bar, okay? And it's great to see because SWV, their voices are amazing. And I like the fact that on stage, they be really more singing than dancing or whatever. They little whatever. But I love the fact that they did upgrade their tour. They did upgrade their look. They did. And sometimes an itty bitty amount of criticism can help you be like, you know what? Yeah, we should not be in jogging pants. We want to be comfortable. Yeah, we are women of a certain age, but we don't have to be in jogging pants to be comfortable. We do not have to be so tomboyish, in my opinion. Okay. And now let me scroll on back now. Let me prove my point. Because I don't want anyone thinking now they always no. Because the way they dressed before, the proof is in the pudding. Where I gotta find it, y'all. Let me keep scrolling. Because I was looking And I was like, dang. Once that show came out, they fully changed up how they dress. They they listened. Where is the shit before? I gotta get to the before. Okay, I gotta scroll down and keep scrolling and keep scrolling and keep scrolling. Where is it? I gotta find it. I don't know where it's at. Oh, okay. This is what they were talking about. This is how they used to dress. It was just comfortable. Okay. And some jogging pants and some combat boots, okay, and some wigs or whatever. But it just wasn't as elegant as it could have been. So when the Escape talk cash shit about them, that's what they meant. How they were in combat boots and this is regular stretchy shit. Because I'm 42. They have to be in their 50s, So while it came off like, oh, that's some bullshit, I still feel like, well, guess what? Y'all changed up how y'all dress immediately. Because since then, they've been like on it. Since then, they be like, well, you know what? Let us get our stuff. Let's get it. Let them eat cake, bitch. We gonna be good. Okay. They changed up everything. They got a stylist. They got better wigs. They got better makeup. And that I'm not even trying to be funny at all. I'm just taking note of how I noticed. Oh, they went glam. And on the Queens of R&B tour, in my opinion, SWV's fashion was, just a bit more upscale than Escape. So maybe whoever's styling Escape need to take notice from who's styling SWV. Okay, I love them. I love their looks. And if you're a group, you want to look cohesive. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes Escape, they do be looking like, like glittery strippers or whatever. But that's their aesthetic. I can't, judge them, and I'm not judging them. But I love how they just changed up the comfort, and they made comfort be classy and be just a little bit couture. So that was me being a little bit petty. Anyway, what else was I gonna talk about? Okay, wait, I gotta shot. It's so many things I gotta share. Oh, that is Jay Bolin. That is Jay Bolin. And y'all know Jay Bolin, Jay Bolin is who be styling Mel for I loved this look. I loved it. Because Escape may have like red sequence whatevers, but I feel like how it's styled with SWV, it just came off better. Escape is Escape, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But how they did their stuff, I just liked it more. It was still combat boots. It was still baggy clothes. Like, look at Escape. And again, there's nothing, it's I'm not gonna be messy. It's just different. Like Candy looks fine. I like Candy boots and her in the bicycle. But sometimes Escape just looked, different. You know what I'm saying? The style was off. You can tell they had the same stylist that they had even from before. And Escape, that's on y'all. But SWV, they just stepped it up. But I forgot that Jay Bolin is who styled them. And Jay Bolin, if you do not follow him on social media, he is an amazing stylist. He really puts pieces together. Okay. Let me stop being petty now. Don't you not be messy. I be trying to not be messy, whatever. I be trying it. I want to get into some stupid stuff. Okay. Okay. This is a stupid. Okay. I wanna preface this by saying, may this lady rest in peace. And I'm not making fun of anybody who's dead, because I'm plus size. And when I die in 100 years, I'm gonna get out the house. Okay. But when I seen this story, Okay. The mama is pissed. Okay. The mama is pissed because when her daughter passed away in the house, her daughter happened to weigh 850 pounds. The daughter died in the house. Okay. And she was upset because it took the EMS people a long time to get her out of the house. And I'm gonna preface that by saying this. I watched 911. I watched all like 911, the TV show, whatever. I watch different stuff, and we see all of these crazy situations and how can they fix it or whatever. We already know. But I feel like it's not probably a standard practice that EMTs or even corners, I don't know how often they deal with people who weigh that much. So sometimes they gotta figure shit out, you know. But the mama was pissed. Let's listen.
So contagious laughter.
Carolyn Alvario's daughter, Cassandra Ortiz, passed away a week ago. But remembering the light she brought to this home got clouded by what happened there after she died.
I don't wish what we're going through. I don't wish that on anybody.
The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner says Ortiz weighed 850 pounds. Alvario says because of her weight, no one had the capacity to handle the case.
Now, does that mean the county needs to try update their practices? They need to factor into consideration that people who are plus size would die, and you need to make sure that there is some kind of protocol to get them out of the house. I do think that needs to happen as well, but I also feel like sometimes they don't know what to do.
At a funeral home that would take her.
It took nearly 12 hours to move Ortiz out of the home.
To walk in that room and just keep seeing her there. And it's like, oh my God, when are they going to get my baby out of here? They need to get her out of here.
The owner at Church and Chapel Funeral Home, Ted Larson, wanted to help. The Cudahy Fire and Police Department and Larson's team eventually moved Ortiz.
There were at times 20, 30 people in this house trying to help this family address this situation.
Larson says there isn't a crematory in the Milwaukee metro area large enough. Ortiz had to be transferred to Illinois. But because the fire department was called to a fire, Ortiz remained in that van overnight for safety reasons.
Now I said, now how the fuck that happened? I said, now how the hell that look? I'm trying to be respectful on both sides of things because I feel like you have to have respect for the dead. Now, when shut up. What? No, wait a minute. Why would you say that?
Why would she say that? Like,
don't make me laugh. Don't make this. This is a serious situation, and it made me laugh. Anyway, but I can start walking in there. But I remember when my Aunt Willie passed away years ago at home, and it did take a couple hours for the coroner to come get her from the house. That's why some people say when a person passes away at home, that is not like an instant. We gonna come take the body right now. Sometimes it takes a while. When my dad passed away, he had a heart attack at home, and luckily, I can't say luckily, but the ambulance took him to the hospital he worked on. So luckily, he died at the hospital. But sometimes if you pass away at home, it do take people. It takes them some time to come get a body, and I'm not trying to be funny, shade or nothing, but 850 pounds, that is a lot for probably the people. And I'm like, child, they in some, what was that? Child, they down in Milwaukee somewhere, and so it may not happen. Now, once the 20, 30 people got her out the house, I do feel like leaving her body in the truck overnight, now that was wrong. Okay, go put her somewhere. Because even if y'all could not cremate her immediately, get 2 tables, put them together, and sit her wherever you sit dead bodies at the morgue. I do feel like there was no reason for her. Now, devil's advocate, I'm like, did they not have the manpower to lift her because of the fire? Okay, so I'm like, question to y'all people: if the child, it's that lady daughter, and I feel like it's so many different ways to look at it, because no one wants their loved one sitting in a truck or a van overnight, just like left, like, like roadkill. You know what I'm saying? No one wants that. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? I can't with y'all, because I'm trying to be the professional here, and y'all is not helping me. Okay, I need y'all help me, help me. Okay, I just, I don't know. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, let me y'all.
Myself and my colleagues were not capable to take her from our van and to put her onto any type of table that could be large enough to accommodate her.
With her having sat so long in the bed and having sat so long in the van, even if we wanted to, we couldn't do a funeral.
Alvario urges other families to pre-plan.
Beautiful soul, contagious laugh.
Now, that's all that is said. I feel like, because it's not funny. Like, her death ain't funny. Her death is not funny at all. But I do feel like there are pieces to this that are unfortunate. And they said, because I think someone said, how did she pass away? They said she passed away from obesity. She passed away from morbid obesity. Her mama, says it was hard to accept the fact that she had died, but harder having to watch her body sit in the house because they couldn't get her out. But I'm looking like, this is also my thing. Okay? I feel like I would say, well, ma'am, when your daughter would leave the house, how did she leave the house? Who helped her leave the house? And the mama said, well, she didn't leave the house. Well, ma'am, if your daughter couldn't leave the house while she was alive, it's even harder for us to get her out when she's passed away, because no shade, y'all know dead weight is heavier than the live weight. And the only issue I find is, I feel like at some point when you, like, I saw a story on the news, it was another lady, a black lady, and she was also 850 pounds, and she lived in an apartment building, okay? And she lived on the 8th floor, and they were saying that she was child taken to the hospital, but then she was about to be released, and the apartment folks said she can't come back here and live up on the 8th floor because it's a fire hazard. Meaning, if a fire break out, bitch, we can't get her out of here. So I do feel like there is this ignored portion for fat people, okay? Once you get to a certain fat size, if you can't leave the house, you have to make a plan for, if you die, you call some people and say, hey, I need to set it up to where if I die, this is the process to get me out the house. I told y'all from when my bio dad passed away, it is the stuff you learn that you have to think about that needs to be handled if you gone. Don't leave that stuff for other people to have to deal with. And a part of that also includes, if you happen to be an 800-pound person, your mama can't lift you out the house. She can't. You know, your mama can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like at some, like medically, the same way that we know people who have cancer and we know they're dying and they're going to die. Okay. They make plans because they know they're going to die and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that should be a healthy conversation of, hey, I'm not me, her. Hey, I'm 850 pounds. Mama, we have to have a plan. Because, mama, you can't lift me. I can't lift me. I can't get myself out the house. And it's unfair to leave that puzzle piece to be figured out to the 911 people. Okay, for them to figure out, well, damn, how can we get this person out the house? Man, woman, whatever. Not only that, the fact they said it ain't no crematorium that can it has to be a plan. So I get the mama being upset and mad because that's her daughter and she left her daughter. That's cool. And I 100% get it. But if you can't get out your own house, how can you expect somebody else to do it? It's different if it's a person who's like they just in a wheelchair, okay? But they can get through the door, you know. But once we get to people where you can't fit through the regular size door, you and your family really should make a plan so that way, God forbid, when you die, if you die, they're gonna die, they know what to do. Because if a house is on fire, it's a fire. Okay, and the firefighters had to come get you out your house because you died, but it's a fire somewhere else. People who house is on fire will be pissed if their house burned down and they died in the fire because the firefighters is up here lifting up the plus size woman to get her out the house. You know, so I feel horrible for the mama, but I also feel like I can say, because I'm fat, I can say it. If you fat and you can't get out your house, please make a plan so that way your family are not trying to figure out how to get you out the house. You not having to sit in the house for 13 hours and wait for 20 people to get you out the house. You know what I'm saying? You not waiting for them to find out where your body can go and you sitting outside, you know, or whatever. To me, this parent should not be able to sue anybody because no tea, no shade, no tea, no shade. Ma'am, you knew how big your daughter was before she died. And somebody has to make that kind of plan. The same way if a person is, you know, handicapped and they in a wheelchair, if a fire happened, what's the plan to get the person in the wheelchair out the house? You have to have that conversation. But if you have a conversation about your will. Okay, all that shit. I'm sick and tired of people not having conversations and then they die and then no one knows what to do. It's all left up in the air, and then you're pissed at, you know, city workers who they don't know how to do that. I was watching, you know, that show was the 100-pound life people or whatever. It was like, it was on TikTok, and it was a lady who she had not been able to like walk to the bathroom herself and or whatever. And for the first time, I'm gonna try and walk to the bathroom, bitch. She tried to walk to the bathroom and broke the goddamn toilet. Then she broke the toilet. She rolled and fell to the floor and got stuck. Bitch, they had to call the EMS fire. It took like 4 people to get her off the floor. Because she could, and I'm like, look. I'm a firm believer in it's the limit to plus size, okay? Once you can't move, that's too big. Once you can easily walk. Once you can. Once you can't walk around your house, it's a problem. Because if you can't walk around the house, if you cannot get up on your own two legs and speed walk back and forth, or not even speed, if you can't walk around, you know, it is, hey, it is, you know what I'm saying? The conversation has to happen. Okay? You don't have to run around the block, but you need to be able to be mobile. Once you are immobile, that's an issue. Unless you're just sick as hell, that's different. Okay? How not watching it. You know, it's just like okay. I just feel like, and the mama upset, and I'm like, but mama. Eventually, you knew you couldn't lift her. You knew you could not help her get out the house. Okay? You knew that if she died, someone had to come get her. And to me, it's unfair to expect, because no tea, no shade. Okay? 850 pounds, that's not regular. I'm regular plus size. Okay, I'm a regular plus size person. If I die, I can easily be lifted up and taken out the house. Okay, it ain't gonna take 20. It ain't gonna take 30 people to come get me. Okay, at all. So I feel like at some point, there also has to be a bit of accountability on. It ain't the EMS fault. It ain't the firefighters people's fault. It ain't the mortuary people's fault. I don't know if that lady had lymphedema or how she got up to 850. I don't know. I don't know that lady. What I do know is once her and her mama knew she could not get up and walk anywhere around their house and was in a room somewhere, and she could not move on her own. So I'm gonna Google her name. Cassandra Ortiz. I want to see where they're from. Like what state? Child, where it happened last month. Because Fox 6 from Milwaukee said the challenging funeral arrangements. Okay. I didn't mean to take all the time on here. Okay. But I'm just saying, we don't know. And I like to be sure I know stuff. Okay. And it's sad. And it says getting her the proper funeral arrangements was nearly impossible. Let me hit play. Let's see if we can do it the thing. Damn it, commercials. Okay. We're gonna watch together. We're gonna move on. Because y'all ain't seen me in a whole day, so we good. Okay.
On Fox 6, Dignity in Death. The Cudahy mother is sharing her story after her daughter died. She suffered from morbid obesity, and because of her weight, getting her to the proper funeral arrangements was nearly impossible. Christina Van Zels talked with the mother, who says it took nearly a day to get her daughter out of their home.
Beautiful soul, contagious laughter.
Carolyn Alvario's daughter, Cassandra Ortiz, passed away a week ago. But remembering the light she brought to this home got clouded by what happened there after she died.
I don't wish what we're going through. I don't wish that on anybody.
The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner says Ortiz weighed 850 pounds. Alvario says because of her weight, no one had the capacity to handle the case.
There's not a funeral home that would take her.
It took nearly 12 hours to move Ortiz out of the home.
To walk in that room and just keep seeing her there. And it's like, oh my God, when are they going to get my baby out of here? They need to get her out of here.
But I'm like, but ma'am, she had been in there the whole time. I'm just saying.
The owner at Church and Chapel Funeral Home, Ted Larson, wanted to help. The Cudahy Fire and Police Department and Larson's team eventually moved Ortiz.
There were at times 20, 30 people in this house trying to help this family address this situation.
He said, bitch, don't blame me. When that man said we had 20 to 30 people, he meant don't blame me. Don't sue me.
Larson says there isn't a crematory in the Milwaukee metro area large enough. Ortiz had to be transferred to Illinois. But because the fire department was called to a fire, Ortiz remained in that van overnight for safety reasons.
Myself and my colleagues were not capable to take her from our van and to put her onto any type of table that could be large enough to accommodate her.
With her having sat so long in the bed and having sat so long in the van, even if we wanted to, we couldn't do a funeral.
Alvario urges other families to pre-plan arrangements. She wants the state of Wisconsin to have a protocol for situations like her daughter's.
Something's got to be put in place,
so no family has to deal with the challenge during an already difficult time. Christina.
Yeah, he said, bitch, don't blame me. You can't blame me. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. You know, you can't sue me. Not today, not ever. And again, it's not a thing of even being like, oh, the family was done wrong. And again, I do agree that there does need to be a protocol for that. But I'm like, what if the protocol is for 600 pounds? You know what I'm saying? What is the weight limit for protocol? Is it what if their protocol? Okay, we have a 600-pound protocol. They may have never had an 850-pound person. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thought process. And I told you before, live weight and dead weight is two different weights. Okay, so again, to me, it's not the city that has to have kind of plan. I mean, you should. You should. Okay. But I mean, they couldn't have a funeral. That's sad. Hopefully they had a memorial and you know, and celebrated her life. You know, that's a sad situation for your parent to have to go through. But I feel like, you know, even saying, you know, when I kept seeing her in the bed, I'm like, but where else was she? Like, before she passed away, where was she at? And again, if don't make me run back through this hallway. Let's move on. I did not mean to be on that this long. Now this shit here had me like, you people look. I know dating is hard. I understand. Okay, the dating pool has pee in it, you know, and maybe people feel like, you know, they can't get love and affection anywhere else. And because it's men's is in jail, let me go and do some stuff for the men in jail. I'm going to need people to stop doing stuff for men in jail. I'm just saying, okay? 4 female jail contractors arrested in contraband sting for having sex with inmates, smuggling cell phones, and chicken pot pie. A chicken pot pie? Was it hot?
Phones and more smuggled into the Fulton County Jail. Tonight, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office confirms it
The stuff that go on in Atlanta be crazy.
Has an ongoing corruption investigation, and 4 security officers who work for a contract company arrested. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live at the jail where he's been poring over the warrants against these 4.
Now, did they know each other? Were they friends?
Mark, you found some allegations that seem shocking.
Yeah, a Fulton County Sheriff's Office official says this investigation started in May and more arrests are expected.
It's more than the 4. Who else?
But for now, 4 young women are residents of the jail where they worked until yesterday.
They work for strategic security. I can confirm that they have all been terminated.
The Fulton County Sheriff's Office says it turns out 4 security officers working for...
Why they all black? Why couldn't not one be white, maybe Mexican, maybe one Asian? Why they all black?
A contractor at the county jail were security problems. Records suggest Breasha Tate admitted using a book to hide phones.
Not admitted it. Why would you? First of all, I'm not admitting shit. Okay, I'm not. If you gonna book me on what you know, not what I told you. Okay,
phones. Allegedly confessed to smuggling in cell phones in a cutout inside a book.
Yeah.
They must have watched was that a Shawshank Redemption? Ain't that what they do in movies? They cut a space out in the Bible and then put stuff in the Bible. That was on Shawshank Redemption, I think.
Yes.
Now one might say that Fulton County Sheriff's Office is throwing the book at her. After a corruption investigation, we counted 10 criminal warrants naming her. Records indicate after she reported to work Tuesday, she was transported to the Jail Investigations Unit's office, and that Ms. Tate stated she had sexual intercourse with an inmate inside of the bathroom in the tower on floor 7 South on 3 separate occasions.
Now, why are you telling on yourself? First of all, she looked guilty. Whatever they say she did that shit. Okay, you know. Why? It's so much free dick in this world. It is so much free. It's out here. Why are you out here banging inmates? Child, in the back. First of all, look, y'all know I've lived a life. I have never, ever lived a life to be like, yeah, let me bang the inmate in the prison. That is weird. Now, I had sex at a hospital. My boyfriend was sick. It was a good hospital, a clean room in his room. Okay, but why? And that's my boyfriend. Okay, but why would you be the worker at the prison and you make the decision to have sex with the inmate in the back? Prisons is dirty. Prisons are dirty. I don't care what anyone says. They're dirty. She had the package.
That Ms. Tate stated she brought a total of 6 cell phones inside of the jail and gave them to the inmate.
Now, why he need 6 phones? 6? He probably selling them.
That Ms. Tate stated she cut portions of the pages of the inside of a book and concealed the phones inside of the hole in the book.
Now, no one who work out of prison can carry books no more. They have to check the books.
That Ms. Tate stated she brought strips, paper laced with chemicals used for smoking, inside of the jail on 2 separate occasions. That Ms. Tate stated she received payments from the inmate.
Payments. Payments.
Via CashApp for the contraband items she brought in and gave to him, and that her CashApp payment summary from the inmate showed a total of $1,682.
So you got fired, arrested, embarrassed all across the nation because the story made national news for $1,600. So for a week's paycheck, maybe 2 weeks paycheck, maybe let's say a 2-week paycheck. Okay, for a 2-week paycheck, you around here cutting up books, giving up coochie, okay, contraband and cell phones for $1,600.
We can't screen for integrity.
Natalie Ammons of the Sheriff's Office has terminated Security Officer Regina Harris, faces 3 warrants related to a contraband cell phone provided to an inmate. Ms. Ammons says terminated Security Officer Lacuna Ballard is accused of sending explicit photos and videos to an inmate.
How y'all send this? What is wrong? What is wrong with people? I don't.
Plus a couple of conspiracy charges involving conversations about how to bring cigarettes and cell phones into the jail. And Ms. Ammons says terminated Security Officer Anisia Silas faces a conspiracy charge involving a phone charger and a charge involving giving an inmate unauthorized food, namely a chicken pot pie.
That's why. First of all, do people still eat chicken pot pie? Is that a thing? I don't like chicken pot pie. Not me at all. But I feel like it's like, why would you do that? And did he request a chicken pot pie? Like if you are an inmate and you could have someone bring you anything in the world, why do you ask for a chicken pot pie? How good are chicken pot pies?
Now, Ms. Ammon says all 4 suspects were given bond, but as of late this afternoon, had not made bond.
Phone.
So you up here giving up free coochie to inmates, okay, giving them chicken pot pies, okay, but you can't make bail. They ain't pay enough for the bail. Replay the man said chicken. Okay, I'm gonna play and I'm gonna shut up this saying, but I'm just saying.
Mark, you found some allegations that seem shocking.
Yeah, a Fulton County Sheriff's Office official says this investigation started in May and more arrests are expected. But for now, 4 young women are residents of the jail where they worked until yesterday.
They work for strategic security. I can't confirm that they have all been terminated.
The Fulton County Sheriff's Office says it turns out 4 security officers working for a contractor at the county jail were security problems. Records suggest Briasha Tate admitted using a book to hide phones. Allegedly confessed to smuggling in cell phones in a cutout inside a book.
Yes.
Now one might say that Fulton County Sheriff's Office is throwing the book at her. After a corruption investigation, we counted 10 criminal warrants naming her. Records indicate after she reported to work Tuesday, she was transported to the Jail Investigations Unit's office, and that Ms. Tate stated she had sexual intercourse with an inmate inside of the bathroom in the tower on floor 7 South on 3 separate occasions. That Ms. Tate stated she brought a total of 6 cell phones inside of the jail and gave them to the inmate. That Ms. Tate stated she cut portions of the pages of the inside of a book and concealed the phones inside of the hole in the book. That Ms. Tate stated she brought strips, paper laced with chemicals used for smoking, inside of the jail on 2 separate occasions. That Ms. Tate stated she received payments from the inmate via CashApp for the contraband items she brought in and gave to him, and that her CashApp payment summary from the inmate showed a total of $1,682.
We can't screen for integrity.
Natalie Ammons of the Sheriff's Office says terminated security officer Regina Harris faces 3 warrants related to a contraband cell phone provided to an inmate. Ms. Ammons says terminated security officer Lacuna Ballard is accused of sending explicit photos and videos to an inmate, plus a couple of conspiracy charges involving conversations about how to bring cigarettes and cell phones into the jail. And Ms. Ammons says terminated security officer Anisia Silas faces a conspiracy charge involving a phone charger and a charge involving giving an inmate unauthorized food, namely a chicken pot pie.
But Thanksgiving, everybody gotta have chicken pot pie. Okay, look, now 4 women are out of a job. They're all arrested. Okay, they all is in jail. Cannot afford bail. Now for what? Some prison peanuts, a chicken pot pie, and some burner cell phones. I just feel like you have to do better. It's just weird. Y'all know I Google chicken pot pie. It looked nasty. It don't even look appetizing. Don't try to be fucking with chicken pot pies. Don't be fucking with chicken pot pies, okay? Also some stupidity, jail stuff. Now we know that Sean King and his mama, was out here on the federal charges, child, all that money, and they was in court. And they was around here running out the court. Now I'm like, why y'all running out the court to avoid? We already know what y'all look like, okay? We already know that y'all is in court.
Them as they ran from our cameras, Andrew. Yeah, so for the entire morning, Sean Kingston and his mother, they were calm in court. They were participating in federal court. They knew that we were there too. And then all of a sudden at the last minute, both of them decided to book it. Take a look at this.
Not even really running. He was kind of speed walking.
Sean, it looks ridiculous running like that, man. Come on.
That wasn't a run. He was running slower than me.
You didn't need to run like that. Come on. Put that up. All right, so clearly I was pretty shocked too. This was right after Sean Kingston and his mother, Janice Turner, both faced a federal judge for their arraignment. Mom was skipping and jumping, flipping the bird over and over, both of them formally pleading not guilty. And Sean.
Look, between chicken pot pies and getting your mama arrested for fraud, I just feel like they probably want some chicken pot pies. For real. They probably do. I don't know why you're gonna run away, because you running from the cameras don't really solve anything, because like people know what you are accused of. And if you don't want to talk, just walk away. You don't have to run to the car. And it was what would have failed. Okay. I think the mama shoes were off. I do think the mama shoes was off, but I feel like maybe is the mama on crack? That's what crackheads do. That is crackhead behavior. Running around for no reason is for sure crackhead behavior, and I'm gonna leave them be. I don't know what to do. Anyway, they going to jail. It's fine. Okay. Let's touch on Greg Mathis. Okay. Now, yesterday doing the DNC, was it doing the DNC? I think you're doing the DNC stuff. News broke that Judge Mathis and his wife, okay, Linda Reese Mathis, are divorcing after 39 years of marriage. Now, I had a conversation when this happened, and I said, if I am married to you for 39 years, first of all, I know who I married. People don't really change 40 years in. You know what I'm saying? 40 years together. They got married in 1985. I was 3. I was 3 when I'm 42. Okay. So I was like, after I'm married for that long, we're not divorcing. I'm not starting over. Because I feel like we know, I know you. You know me. I don't want no new penis. Because look, I don't like crazy. I don't like crazy. And I feel like when you start over after so long, you're gonna find somebody crazy. Okay. I said, you think he called her a crackhead, in the argument she got pissed off? But, they have 4 kids. All 4 of their kids are grown. They're 39, 36, 35, 34. So they don't have any, child support or child custody stuff. But I was like, what could have happened to where 39 years into your marriage, you say, you know what? Divorce. I was like, what happened? I'm like, did he cheat? Did she cheat? Or was it just, you know what? I can't. You are horrible. I can't stand you. Your feet stink. Your cigar stink. I hate your hair. I do be wondering, like, what happened? It ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? But it was shock. I'm like, I'm 39 years of marriage. That is 4 decades. 4 decades together. Okay. She is beautiful. Okay. She is gorgeous. I've never seen her. I don't follow Judge Mathis at all. So I've never seen his wife or the kids or whatever. Beautiful, they're a beautiful couple, but I'm like, after 39 years, I would be like, you know what? Buy me a house next door and I'll see you at the mailbox. But it also could be that we don't have to stay together no more. Our kids are grown and you just keep getting on my nerves. You keep getting on my nerves and you won't leave me alone. You won't shut up. I don't like your music. You don't like music. I will hope that after 39 years, like I can say after 20 years, maybe. But once I'm 40 years in, you better go see Jesus. Either go upstairs or go see Jesus. Those are your options. Okay, you can't. But you know how unhappy a marriage has to be to divorce after 39 years of marriage. When they got married in the 80s, he wasn't Judge Greg Mathis at that point. You know what I'm saying? He was just, Greg. You know what I'm saying? Greg, who maybe liked dark liquor. He cuss a lot. I'm looking at him. Ain't he from here? I feel like he's from here. I feel like he's from Detroit. And first of all, men from Detroit are really aggravated sometimes. So I get it. Okay. But I do feel like if I've stayed with you they've been married that long, they've been together over 40 years, and I do feel like that if we've been together that long, my question is, how long have y'all been unhappy that now was the time that you say, you know what, because she filed for divorce. So I'm like, well, how unhappy were y'all that you say, you know what, fuck this. Nope, I can't do it no more. I'm over with it. I'm done with it. I don't want you. You don't want me. You know what I'm saying? I hate you. You hate me. We're no longer a happy family. I would just, is he beating you? Is it, what did somebody, because I'm like, because him said, it could be a sad baby or a sad chick. And that's once I seen her, I said, it could be a sad nigga. Okay, she could be the one that's around. Okay. I'm like, what if she leaving him? Because she done found somebody else. Found her young little tenderoni around here. Because she's a gorgeous woman. And I ain't no lesbian at all. Okay. But I feel like, 39 years of marriage, it's just, a lot of folks wish to get to that level of marriage ship. You know what I'm saying? And they always say how the first 7 years is the hardest, and then once you get past that, it's fine. But then once the kids out the house, you like, okay. And if you are a couple who your whole adult relationship, you've been parents, I do feel like once the kids are gone, you do wonder, well, damn, do I even like this nigga? I mean, because I got with him and the kid, let me see, they've been married 39 years. Their oldest child is 39. So for their whole marriage, they've been parents. Their whole marriage, they've been parents. So I do feel like it could be a thing about where, okay, all the kids are at the house. It's really just us now. There is no buffer in, you and your, because Judge Mathis is aggravating, but aggravating. And sometimes, and what he says, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes little quirky, funny shit gets like, okay, it's one too many crackheads. Okay, is one too many crackheads. That you know what, nigga, I'm done. Divorce, divorce, divorce. Okay, because who has time to be unhappy? And even that, and I feel like because they got married back in the 80s, it ain't no prenup. Okay, it ain't no prenup. So she didn't have to stay for the money because when she got, now this is the definition of I was with him shooting in the gym because I married this man back in 1985. Okay, before any of y'all knew who he was, before we had any of this money. So anything they have accomplished during their 39 years of marriage, bitch, she gets half. Not a quota. Okay, not 15%. Okay, she gets half because she was literally his other half. I have 4 of your kids. We raised 4 children. Okay, I look good. You look good. But bitch, I want a divorce immediately. Get now. Okay, it says she filed on the 22nd, which was yesterday. Of course, irreconcilable differences. Okay. Date of separation, July 17th, 2024. I'm like, what happened on the 16th? Okay, because if you're separated on the 17th, what did he say on the 16th that made you say, you know what? Fuck this shit. Something made her say, fuck this shit. I've been sitting by your ass, Greg. Okay. I have been sitting in this house for 39 years, Greg. The air fryer that's still sitting there. The box is still sitting there. I haven't moved it because my back. Girl, focus. But Greg, I've been sitting in this house. I've been by your side for 39 years through your talking shit all the time, your crackhead jokes. Okay, I have been sitting putting up with your dirty ass socks on the bathroom floor. Okay, I birthed 4 your kids. Okay, when that white bitch told me you look at her, I ignored the white bitch. Okay, I have done all that you've asked me to do, Greg, and all I asked was that you pick up some Colt 45 for me and my homegirls, and you couldn't even do that, Greg. You know what I'm saying? I feel like something little happened because you know it's 39 years, but all I know is I want her to get half. I do. And hopefully it's not a contingent divorce. It could be an uncoupling. You know, when folks say we together, we both, you know, we both acknowledge that we're not happy together, you know, let's uncouple. You know, you ain't happy, I ain't happy. I want some new cooch, you want some new dick. I don't hate you, but I also don't love you like that no more. We should divorce. Okay. So it could be a happy uncoupling. Okay. It says also Linda requested spousal supports, but it's unclear if the couple had a prenup because they got married. They got June 1985. I don't feel like back in 85 that anybody was, you know, black people. I feel like black people back in the 80s weren't really prenup people like that. Unless you were a person of like a wealth or whatever. I don't feel like Greg, so you know what, lady? Prenup. Okay? Because I'm going to have some money. You know, and so I want to so I'm a, and you know, because I don't know. Okay, but I don't know. So it said they don't know, but if she wants spousal support, I do. This is the definition of she should get half. because they've been married long enough. She's been with him as he built up this Judge Mathis ship. I know they had a TV show. It may have came out and maybe in 2022 because one of the sons came out as gay, and I saw like clips or whatever. So they had a whole little reality show. I don't know what happened with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that would have been the issue, only because it wasn't as if the show got so much attention that it could have caused any, negative effects in their home. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe Greg was pissed because the show didn't pull up. I don't know. Okay. But we shall see. Child. Judge Mathis should call Judge Maybelline. Okay. Call divorce court. Go around there and get it done. But I was like, 39 years? But everybody deserves peace. And sometimes, look, my peace is priceless. You hear me? Priceless. Even when I get married or, whatever, I still want me and my person to have our own space. Like, the house has to be big enough to where when he gets on my fucking nerves, we can go to our separate corners, chill out, and then come back together. Now, we're going to fuck all the time. Okay? You can't stop having sex. Because that ruins things, okay? And even if you don't have sex every day, you have to have sex at least once a week, okay? It could be busy. But I feel like there's nothing wrong with wanting to make sure that you're not sitting on top of each other, driving each other crazy. Because then you want a divorce. And sometimes even if you don't want a regular marriage, you just want to be, in a committed relationship, you don't want to spend all that time with somebody and you don't like them. And you just unhappy and fussing and arguing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. Mm-mm. Or you get to a place where you know what? He gonna drink a drink every Friday at 7. So I can't get pissed that I want to go to a movie. He having it. That's the 7 p.m. drink. Whatever. He can't get pissed if I go get pedicures every Thursday at 6, and he wants to go get, I don't know, I have my, you know what I'm saying? You have to sometimes make way to not aggravate each other enough to where you want to, you know what I'm saying, leave. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully ain't no side babies. If Judge Mathis got a side chick pregnant, that would be scandalous because he be on the damn judge show act like he is good. Anyway, Jamie Foxx. Remember y'all when Jamie was sick and that lawsuit came about? So I've been for child. Look, have y'all liked the video? Y'all, it's been over an hour. Y'all ain't told me nothing. Y'all letting me up here just talking. Ain't nobody said, Jaylee, you've been on it for over an hour. Tell us to like the video. Y'all let me just talk and talk and talk and talk. Y'all love me. Y'all like the video. Okay? Yeah. We're back. I just did not realize I've been talking that damn long, child. I be talking too damn much. Anyway, Jamie Lee Foxx. Okay, Jamie Foxx was when he was sick and got a little bit better, and some lady came around and said he, he messed with me. Lawsuit. Well, Jamie has now said he wants the lawsuit dismissed. Of course, Lord Jesus. Jamie said the court should dismiss the lawsuit filed against him by the lady. Now, it's a Jane Doe, we do not know who she is, but he said it should be dismissed because anything that happened was consensual. Okay. Consensual. Okay, Jamie is 56 years old. Said that any interactions he had with the woman identified in the lawsuit as Jane Doe was consensual in nature. Okay, his lawyer said to the extent Jamie engaged in any conduct as alleged in Jane Doe's lawsuit, Doe consented to those acts. Okay. To the extent Jamie engaged in any conduct as alleged in the lawsuit, such conduct presented no serious risk or physical injury to the lady. Meaning, she asked for the penis, and I gave her some penis, and she wasn't hurt at all. Okay. Now, it's always he say, she say, he say, she say. It said Jamie noted that the woman filed a previous lawsuit, an identical one back in 2020, which was dismissed then. He said that if Jane Doe experienced any harm, it was not as a result of him. Doe waived the right to pursue her claims by reason of her own actions and course of conduct. Per Jamie's lawyer, he wants the whole thing tossed out and wants reimbursement for his lawyers. Now, this is for sure a he say, she say situation. I think in the beginning they didn't know who she was because it was a Jane Doe. I think sometimes when Jane Does come up and you don't know who it is, you say, I ain't do nothing with nobody. I ain't do nothing. And then you find out, oh, me. She texted me and said, come give me some penis. And I went and gave it to her. It was consensual. Now, if it can be proven that she filed the same lawsuit, maybe against somebody else or whatever, and now she wants to blame Jamie, I do feel like he should be able to get his money back for lawyers because, I don't want... It's unfair when we find out that people are filing frivolous lawsuits for money. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to get whoever they can get. But if Jamie's saying, well, whatever, it was consensual. It was consensual. And if there's proof of that, he should be able to get the money for his lawyers. Because why sue me when you knew it was going to be of the S? But I don't know. It's he say, she say. We will see if the courts dismiss the lawsuit. What other man that got his case dropped? Where is it? I'm kind of find. My voice is going out. Where's Dwight Howard? Child, where Dwight at? I could have swore I had the Dwight Howard stuff up here too, because the Dwight Howard lawsuit that he had. Oh, right here. Okay. Dwight Howard was also sued for, SA, by a man, by a male. And child, the person who, this to me felt like not even a shakedown. This felt like I'm gonna show you, I'm going to expose you more than anything else, because this was like, Dwight is bisexual, and that's what it is. And if he won't say it, then I'll say it. Okay. So the person who was suing him for SA officially dismissed the lawsuit with prejudice. and did not get no, meaning he cannot refile the lawsuit. He ain't get no money. When you sue somebody and you drop the charges and you don't get no money, and the person who you were suing don't sue you back, that means I'm not gonna get no money. I quit. You know, now Dwight, you know, admitted, you know, that they did have a sexual situation that happened. Dwight has not came out and said that he is gay, bi, pansexual, or anything. But however, in my opinion, if you are a female, okay, and you eat some cooch, you are, in my opinion, part lesbian. Okay, if you are a male and you suck a dick, okay, in my opinion, you are at least part gay. Okay, that don't mean that's who you are as a whole, but if I'm a woman and I don't eat cooch, I'm not gay or lesbian, and that's okay. But if you want to eat the cooch, if you want to suck a dick, that's fine. Do whatever it is you want to do. But I feel like sometimes we do know that people will use other people's sexual kinks against them. They will be like, "Ooh, yeah, he like and boop, 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 boop," because they want to either embarrass you, expose you, or make you feel like if you don't give me this, I'm gonna tell. And I think for years that has happened with Dwight Howard. I think he stopped paying. I think Dwight Howard stopped. He stopped stopping people from telling because so much had already drums and flats. Okay, I'm not no flats girl. Give me the drumstick. And that's okay. That's okay. And some women don't mind a man who like drumsticks and flats. That ain't my cup of tea. But, you know, whatever. So, you know, Dwight Howard, you know, was, you know, child, people know now. You know, people know now. And so it's almost like the guy who was suing him, what's his name? Stephen Harper dropped the lawsuit a year later. Okay. He claimed that they was talking a little bit, was supposed to do it. He got to the house and there was Dwight and also a trans person there or whatever named Kitty. What's it called? Kitty. And they had all the sex or whatever. And you know, I was child. At the end of the day, once we knew it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Dwight had your fun. If Dwight liked to play with bats and coochies, that's that man's business. And I'm also a firm believer in what happens in your bedroom should stay in your bedroom. But if it leaks out, don't let anybody spray you with your own tea. I told you I have never ate a cooch. I've never ate a cooch. I've touched a cooch. There's 2 cooches. What was it? No, one. No, just one. Just one. Long. But I'm not gay though. Okay, at all. You know what I'm saying? But I would never let someone say one time. You know what I'm saying? For what? For what? Y'all know I like drumsticks. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? But you should never let anyone spray you with your own tea because they feel like they have one up on you. Okay, if you was around here having sex on a playground slide at a elementary school at nighttime, would it say that? You know, don't let anyone call you the late night slide thumper. Okay, tell them folk that's what you did one time in your 20s and keep it pushing. Okay, if you know has had sex at Belle Isle is our park here. If you've had sex at the Belle Isle Bridge, so what? Okay, it don't matter. If you've had sex at a baseball park on home base, so what? Batter up, okay? Do not let anybody spray you and be like, yeah, he called me over there and yeah, I sure did. I fucked him and Kitty. And what? Look, look, y'all don't know not even half of my business, okay? I keep a lot to myself. I let y'all in on little stuff. Y'all, child, when I tell y'all I live the life, y'all have no idea. No idea. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. Okay. Anyway, my point is I would never let anyone, if any of my exes came out and said dot, doop, okay, if an old, when I don't have no enemies. I don't even have friends who know stuff about me that would like come out and say, oh, yeah, that one time. But if they did, y'all know I would give y'all story time. Dwight's problem was he was still trying to, in my opinion, hide behind, this is I don't discuss my bedroom stuff. Yes, you do. Yes, you should. You should, because it makes you stronger to control your own narrative. It makes you stronger to be able to tell your own story. If you like baseball bats, swag, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, you can't let anyone do that for you, because all it would do is make you're hiding in the closets, making bad decisions, sneaking around. I ain't sneaking around doing nothing at all. Okay, it may not be anyone's business, but if something got out, I'm not gonna say, "Oh my God," I am not gonna talk about that one time at band camp, bitch. That one time at band camp, A, B, C, D, E, F, G happened, and guess what? I had a good time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. I'm too old. Anyway, but yeah, case dropped. Child, what else kind of good? Child, it is almost midnight. Child. I did not mean to be on so long. Let's do Ray J. Child, y'all know Erica Mena was around here talking cash about Ray J, and she called Ray J an Nigga. Okay, what should I say?
Oh, talk your shit, Lone. Oh, I probably wasn't supposed to say that. Now they're gonna be mad because stop playing with me.
Now,
all of y'all motherfuckers, I'm not on that. Oh, talk your shit, Lone.
Now, we've already said that we feel like Erica Mena is crack. Okay, it's crack. And she's extra. So Ray J saw her going at him saying, talk your stuff, little Nigga. And Ray J didn't like it. Okay, so Ray J decided to come around here and say, why call me the N-word, Erica Mena? After the racist monkey comment you made about black people, you just felt like you could take it to the next level and call me a nigga, huh? Shaking my head. Okay. When you make mistakes and take an L, you're supposed to learn from them. This is not cool, Safari, my friend. I don't get it. I don't get into with my people's baby mamas. We shooting our shows and living life to the fullest. God bless. Now, I'm like, some folks felt like Ray J trying to take it a racist route with him being too extra. He's done crazy things in the past as well. He said crazy things in the past or whatever. I mean, Erica Mena says stuff and it be on some BS. If he feel like, don't be calling me no little N-word, then that's his feeling, for sure. But I'm like, child, Ray J and Erica Mena are both aggravating, but he has a right as a black man to say, "Hey, I don't want you calling me no little N because you call Spice a blue monkey." Okay, and if she's a blue monkey and I'm a little Negro, then what is that? You being racist towards me too? I want a banana. It's weird. So let's just hope that they just. She always been using the N word, and Jocelyn is horrible when she does it fully. But I will say this: I do feel like Erica was saying it in a way to catch a little bit of social media buzz because she know of what she said because of the blue monkey comment. I do think when she said it and then Paul said, "Oops," I do think she did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, child, Ray J rich. Ray J's not beef with the lady. We don't need that. Jacquees and Deion Sanders' daughter had a baby, and they named the baby. The baby was in the hospital for 2 weeks. The baby just came home. It's a brand new baby boy. Okay, the baby name is Snow Jacquees Sanders Broadnecks. Okay, Jacquees said, yesterday my son touched down the crib. He's 2 weeks old. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jesus. The weapon formed against us shall prosper. Snow Jacquees Sanders Broadnecks. And out of my grandmama, Miss Daisy Snow, our prince. We love you so much, son. Me and mama. So again, congrats. The baby's home. The baby's healthy. He's home for real now. Okay, and all that good stuff. They seem happy that the baby is here and finally home. Jacquees, child, do he know his own song? Or does he just remake other people's songs? I want a banana. I want some watermelon. I got a watermelon in the kitchen. I got to cut it. It's too late to cut watermelon. Jacquees do favor Lil Wayne, but Jacquees favor Lil Wayne back when Lil Wayne looked regular. Back when he looked regular, and stuff. Okay. But congrats to them. Happy the baby is home and healthy and all that good stuff. So yeah. And Deion Sanders is not a grandmama, a granddaddy. Kodak Black had a gender reveal for his 5th child. Now, a few months ago, he just had his 4th child, and now he's having his 5th. I'm like, they need to be banging. I mean, he's 27. He has a new lady. I mean, confetti. When people, I just don't understand the multiple baby stuff. That I don't get it. But again, congrats to that man and whoever. This other stuff. Congrats to that man and whoever he has knocked up this time to have his baby. Now, where is more stuff? I need y'all to leave Keith Lee alone. Okay? I am a fan of Keith Lee. Why y'all mess with that man? Now, Keith Lee is a food reviewer. I never understand how y'all get mad at him for stating his opinion. Okay? He is I think he's in DC and said this.
Thing I will say about DC, it's been very hard to find restaurants, in my opinion. All the restaurants are geared directly towards alcohol. If you don't drink, it seems like it's slim pickings. I'm talking about everything. Alcohol, bottomless, topless. Hurry up and get over here. We got drinks. I don't drink, so I'm hungry. I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate 1 through 10. The one thing
I'm like, let's not act like some states, some cities, some restaurants do not really try to push their alcohol more than their food. I love a place that has great liquor, a great drink. I will sometimes pick a place because it has better drink than food. But I feel like people are like, oh, he is so aggravating. And why? I'm like, that man gave his opinion saying, while I'm here in DC, a lot of these restaurants is more geared towards the liquor. They don't have a big food menu. Meaning, if you send me somewhere where the menu is bigger on drink than food, I can't really do shit there. And if I'm not from here, and I'm only going off of y'all suggestions, and y'all are sending me to places that doesn't really have a lot of food choices, but they're big with their liquor stuff, I can't. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I think it's weird because, like, when you go to a state or city that you're not from, you trust the suggestions from people there, and sometimes they can send him somewhere that it's not his cup of tea. But I'm like, he did not say, oh, it's horrible. He said, I've been having a hard time finding places that has a lot of food and not a place that has a lot of liquor or drinks. Okay, so I'm like, it's okay. It is okay. It was, and I'm like, the weird part was he still reviewed an actual restaurant and the food. But the fact that social media said, oh, let's highlight this part of what he said and not him saying the food he had at that place was good. That's what aggravates me the most, is that sometimes the blog will post the messiest thing and then make it seem like, well, he's shitting on the place. And I'm like, no, he was at an actual restaurant that he reviewed and liked the food. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm from DC. The issue is the restaurants people are trying to send him to probably have more of a bar vibe, but there are plenty of food. And that's right. And I think that was the point, because he always say, I need y'all to suggest places for me, and you can't send me to a bar. I don't drink. That ain't gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish some people would not. He's so positive. It aggravates me that folk be shitting on him. And I'm like, leave that man alone. Okay? Leave Keith Lee alone. Kamala did the last night of the DNC. It was really good. It was really, really good. She accepted the nomination. She's officially the presidential nominee. She's officially the Democratic presidential nominee for the presidency. I am so happy. Now, besides, kudos to her. I hope, I pray, I wish, I know she's gonna win, Jesus. But social media went crazy. Well, one, her sister. Her sister spoke as well. Beautiful young woman. She's only 57, okay? Her sister Maya spoke, child, and they up and said, oh, she's single. I'm like, that lady married. How you up here hitting on Kamala's sister? Is she married? And somebody said, no, she is not single. Her husband looked like he can fight, and he's a handsome man. Okay, the husband then said, appreciate you clarifying the situation, Brother Evans, and yes, he fights. Okay, I mean, yes, I can whoop ass. Okay, get off my wife, leave her be, bitch. Okay, so that was something else. Okay, a good thing. But outside of all the great speeches of Kamala being the nominee, it was just a great presence in the room. Okay. And it was enlightening and informational. And I can't wait for her and Code for the Five to do their debates, because she gonna get them. Okay. But folk was pissed because TMZ was saying, hey, Beyonce gonna be there. Now, that's why I first saw it, was TMZ. I think Don Lemon said it. A few people were saying Beyonce. Okay, Beyonce will be there. Beyonce, and I said, Beyonce? Really? Now, I felt like, could she have been there? Yeah, absolutely. But I also feel like Beyonce, because I think people felt like if Beyonce shows up, that's her endorsing Kamala. And I said, first of all, Beyonce allowing Kamala to use her song was the endorsement. I feel like the reason Beyonce did not go, the moment should not be about Beyonce. The moment should really be about Kamala. And I feel like that's why she did not come. I feel like she knew me being there would be a whole different, bigger takeaway moment. And it really needed to be about the people there speaking and blah, blah, blah. Because Beyonce showing up will only be like but I'm like, she did the biggest thing because she supported her by letting her do using the Freedom song. She's done, I think, 2 ads back down for the campaign. So I feel like she don't have to come. She's shown y'all where her support lies. And when I saw Kamala come out and some folks thought, oh, maybe Beyonce would come out, I said, you can't. You can't. And also, no tea, no shade, you don't want to be the person who comes out after Beyonce. She did the biggest thing for that campaign. Let them use a song that is a freedom, mighty, roaring anthem. She gave them the best song to use for the best campaign against an asshole. And so I said she did her own thing by just saying, yes, use my song. Use my song. That's my endorsement. I don't have to. Beyonce.
Who in the hell does he think he is?
So people was mad that Beyonce wasn't there, but I felt like I never thought she would. Okay, because again, Beyonce performing. I say performing because they were said that she was gonna come on and perform Freedom live. And they had to come back and say, "Oops, we got this one wrong, very wrong." Okay, when Beyonce's public said Beyonce ain't coming, she was never scheduled. She's not performing because it got that thick of folks saying, where is Beyonce? She ain't here. She isn't coming. This isn't her night. And to me, that was smart. That was smart because again, Beyonce is Beyonce. No tea, no shit. She's this Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy she didn't show up. You know, all the other, the Oprahs, the Kerry Washington, Fitz, like just everybody. Everyone who was there over the 4 days. It was so much star power, military power, veterans, senators, all the folks, governors, even Big Gretch was there. Our governor, Gretchen Whitmore. Okay, what girl? What's Gretchen? I thought a Big Gretch. Girl, our governor, Big Gretch, was there. Okay. And so it was a great time. Now that's possible. That is Beyonce could absolutely be at the inauguration. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Now, again, Trump did use, I can say, I don't know what's the name. Code 45. Code 45 did use one of her songs. Where is my thing? Oh, but they took it down. Okay, because they said, we will sue you. We will sue you. Okay, so his people took it down. Yeah, they were saying that she would appear as well. I'm not a Taylor Swift person, so you know what I'm saying? I mean, I hope she says something so that her fan base knows where her Lord lie, whatever. But I don't know. She may be a Code 45er. She really might be a Code 45er. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion has been announced as the 2024 host of the VMAs. I'm gonna watch to see what she gives. I feel like the VMAs, the award shows on MTV or VH1 to me has lost their luster a little bit. Megan is entertaining, and I think it'll be good for her. I think that's her crowd. That's her, it's her fan base or whatever. So that's cool. I think it's smart. You know what I'm saying? She's popping right now. She's funny. She's entertaining. So why not? Okay. So I think when does it air? I think it airs next month. Okay. But congrats to Meg. I feel like it's other stuff I gotta cover, child. We did them. I did. Oh, let me do Carisha. Child. Where Carisha at? Also, I forgot Nicki. Did I put Nicki on there? I did put Nicki on there. Child, Nicki. Is Nicki beefing with the girls as always? They was pulling up how Nicki, is no longer following Ice Spice. She's no longer following JT. And those used to be her girls. She used to, oh my God, because JT was at one of her tour dates. Okay. And I do feel like if Nicki Minaj unfollows you, it'll pick up traction. Okay. She was also called, it says Nicki was out calling on artists for signing with white on labels over hers.
But tell somebody they don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, sign with heavy on it, but then they'll go and sign with the white peoples. And guess who the white people's finna call? Always. Oh, Nika, Tanya, Mirage, Betty. Oh, they always make sure they get get the attention of the barbs. So you would be surprised, and I'm not talking about doing ad-libs on any songs, if their name is not on the Pink Friday 2. They're not a heavy on it artist. A motherfucker will tell somebody they don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, sign with heavy on it, but then they're...
Now, first of all, am I this old? I didn't know that Nicki had her own label called Heavy on it. Did y'all know that? If you were a rapper and in 2024, would you sign to Nicki Minaj's label? I would not sign to Nicki's label only because Nicki has never shown herself to be a let me make somebody else famous over myself. So I would not do it. And sometimes they do say, artists who have labels don't make the best label owners because they're the artists. So they're still trying to, be their own brand. So I feel like I wouldn't want to sign with Nicki for that reason. Like, bitch, you the competition. And when you get pissed off, you beef with people. So no, ma'am, no, sir, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. So seeing how she's not following Ice Spice, she's no longer following JT. It's like, oh, so y'all beefing. But Nicki always beefing with people. And I'm like, Nicki's not beefing. Let's cut it out. Folks was calling Carisha broke because Carisha was around here showing off her real hair. And I think, what that mean she broke?
But the reason why I cut my hair is because you know how like every time you go to somebody, I go to the Dominicans, they like, mommy, you want your ends clipped? And I say, yeah. Then I go to like my black beautician and then she cut my ends. And then like the next thing you know, like the hair just keep going from like doom.
That ain't how clip ends work. I feel like when someone says, well, now they saying because she not with D no more, that she don't have that money no more, so her hair ain't the same, and she took her weave out, not her hair get cut. Now my thing is, when you get your ends clipped, your ends being clipped does not mean your hair goes short. Because ends clipped is just ends being clipped. Now you not taking care of your hair and it's breaking off, that may be it.
So that's what happened to me. I kept getting my ends cut by different people. And then this is what I was left with. This is my end result. literally. I'm going to show y'all. Oops. I'm going to show y'all a picture of my hair before. Like my hair went from here to here to here to here, and if I let one more bitch cut it, it's gonna be here. So now I don't try. I don't clip my ends.
That ain't how that work though. I don't get it. I don't. So some folks feel like Carisha is not on the Diddy train, doesn't have access to Diddy's stylist. This is her at home. She's not glammed up. It's her regular look. You know what I'm saying? Her little house dress. Ain't no weave. Ain't no makeup or whatever. To me, she looks fine. You know, but to me, her hair does not give. I kept getting my ends clipped and my hair ended up short. It looked like you just have shorter hair. You got a haircut. You know, that's what it sounds like. Because if your ends keep getting clipped, if your hair was down your back, what you left with don't make no sense. Because even the front is shorter than the back. So I don't get it, okay? But Miss Ma'am, you know, just keep getting healthy, you know, keep your mind, your mental okay, and we'll leave you be. Okay. Now Rihanna had announced, I think last year, that they had a new, you know, CEO, and I swear I said, who is this white lady? Because to me, I felt like look, I'm not racist, I promise y'all. But a part of me always feels like when you have a brand and you are a melanin-filled woman, a part of me feel like empower other people who look like you. Because, you know, if not us, then who? Okay. But she gave this lady, what's her name? Hillary Super. Okay. She gave Hillary Super the CEO position over there at Savage Fenty, the clothing line. Okay. The lingerie line. Well, a year later, she left to go work for Victoria's Secret. Now, my thing is this. To leave Fenty, I had Fenty, you know, Fenty lipstick. I don't wear makeup. I have Fenty lipstick, but I have Fenty skin stuff. I have some Fenty, you know, ex-Fenty clothes and whatever. The brand Fenty is amazing. Okay. But to know that you hired a CEO and a year later they leave to go to Victoria's Secret, which to me is a failing business. Okay. I don't really hear folk, you know, big upping VS no more. Okay. Not Vicky. Okay. But allegedly left for an $18 million salary at Victoria. Now I'm like, how was a non-compete clause not in her contract? I feel like you at least have to wait like 6 months from being my CEO bitch to going to being somebody else's CEO. Okay, so I hope whoever she brings in to replace Miss Ma'am, you know, and also we bet not see no Fenty type of stuff at V Secrets. Okay, if so, y'all bet not buy it. Stealing from black people. But that made me mad. I think I'm almost done. I got like Cardi and then whatever. Where Cardi at? Where's Cardi B? People were saying Cardi she had posted on social media that she had found a new apartment. Okay. And that she, you know, and people was like, oh, now that she's divorced and Offset, she has to move into an apartment, blah, 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 blah. When I saw the post, I said, I feel like she's looking for another apartment just to be at and not like to live or whatever.
Be like, yeah, Cardi's getting an apartment after a divorce from Offset. Like, cause I'm not getting no apartment because I'm getting divorced. Like, I'm getting an apartment because, look, right now I'm in the city. And like, right now I'm in the city, right? And I need to go take a shower. And I'm so tired of going to my engineer's gym bathroom to take a shower. Or sometimes I have to fucking rent a hotel to take a shower. Also, my label, I'm gonna be more closer with my label. So I'm gonna be coming to have meetings with my label like twice a week. And on top of that, like I'm trying to get an office out here. So I just need an apartment in the city. I don't understand why you know what the thing about it is also, a lot of people have this impression that I live in Atlanta. I don't live in Atlanta. I don't live in Atlanta. I have a house in Atlanta. I don't live there. I only go to Atlanta like 3 or 4 times a year. And probably I go for a week, maybe less. I never liked Atlanta.
Not fucking Atlanta.
I tried to move in Atlanta in 2018 and I lived there for like 6 months and I hated it. I don't have not one friend in Atlanta and I don't have not even one family member in Atlanta. So I just don't like Atlanta. Yes, I have a house there. Me and Officer bought a house in Atlanta and I just can't make it work. I don't like Atlanta. And we still have that house. This is why I don't like.
She like, I got money. I can buy whatever. Okay, I can buy whatever. When I can with like Cardi and them, I think because I know people who live like in New York, Jersey, whatever, they do say some folk will have like a house in both because of the drive or whatever. And I do think if you're an artist or whatever, you're back and forth, and you maybe do want to be more comfortable and not have to get a hotel or whatever else. I'm like, let her spend her money. You know, let her spend her money. Well, her money, Offset money, whoever's money. Okay, I don't know who. Child, is that it? I think we done. Did I cover everybody on my thumbnail? If I got the thumbnail, child, we can be done. I got everybody on the thumbnail done. All the other stuff I have, I don't care that much because I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. And I'll save some stuff for tomorrow. Okay. Because again, it's almost midnight here. It's been a long day. We've been on for 2 hours, and I'll be trying my best I'll be trying to not have it be over 2 hours, but we only a couple minutes over 2 hours. Okay, but we had a good time tonight. Okay, that's all I have. That is all I have. I will do other stuff tomorrow. But I'm tired. I want y'all to have a good night. You know, thank y'all for being around here, for having a good time with me and stuff. I'll have content up tomorrow because again, I'm gonna do Love After Lockup, the Braxtons. I have to do Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm going to do a recap of Bel Air, the first 6 episodes. I'm going to do a recap of Reasonable Doubt, the first 2 episodes, and then I'll probably go live sometime on Sunday. But y'all, it's content up here, okay? It's content on my channel, okay? So y'all be sure to watch all the other stuff that's around here, okay? And then come on back tomorrow and Sunday and Monday and stuff. And y'all know the rules, your mama, okay? If you don't like it, your mama. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay, y'all know to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, I love you all. And we had a good time, y'all. A good old time, okay? Anyway, until tomorrow, I gotta go. Bye.